Hello and welcome to the channel. If you came here looking for ways to improve the sound of your instrument, your keyboard, and how to achieve better sound quality, this is the perfect channel for you. I'm going to introduce you to a tool called Audio Evolution, and with it, you can get a completely different sound from your keyboard. To start, you'll need an OTG adapter and a USB cable to connect your phone to the keyboard. You need to install the Audio Evolution app. I'll explain how to do that in this video, and you can follow along with me step by step so you can get a really different sound from your instrument. Come with me. Now it's time to install Audio Evolution. Let's get started. The app will be installed on your phone or tablet, and the sounds will be within the app itself. That way, your keyboard becomes just a controller. To install the app on your phone or tablet, go to your device's app store and search for Audio Evolution Mobile. Note that while only the paid version is available on iOS, there are two options for Android devices. One is the trial version and the other is the paid version. You can install either one at this first stage. However, to use it permanently, you'll need the paid version. After installing, open the app and tap Allow on the messages that appear. Then tap the More button in the bottom right corner of the screen. Next, tap Add MIDI Instrument. And on Download to get the app's free sounds. Tap the On button to activate the track. Note that it will turn red once activated. The sound of the added instrument will play. Close the app. Now that we've installed the app, I'll show you the connection options between the keyboard and your phone. First case, if you have a keyboard with a built-in audio interface, you just need to use a USB cable and an OTG adapter to connect. The app will recognize the keyboard and both lights will turn green on the first screen if you're using Android. If you're on iOS, this screen won't appear, but it should work normally. The app's sound will come out through the keyboard itself. If you don't want the keyboard sound to play along with the app's sound, you can turn off the local sound in the instrument settings by pressing Functions until the local on option appears. Switch it to local off. To return to normal, just repeat the process in reverse and set it back to local on. To send the sound to a sound system, like in a church for example, you can use the output on the keyboard itself. Second case, if your keyboard has a USB output but does not have an audio interface, only the MIDI function will be detected. But don't worry, you can still use the app normally by using the P2 output on your phone to send the audio signal to an input connection, which could be the auxiliary input on the keyboard itself, the auxiliary in. In this way, just like before, you'll be able to hear the sound through the keyboard speakers. Or you can also send the signal directly to the mixer or sound system such as powered speakers, DirectBox, among others, in case your keyboard doesn't have this auxiliary input. Third case, if your phone doesn't have a P2 output, or if you notice a slight delay when playing, which we call latency, you can solve this by using an external audio interface as the sound output. To connect the interface and the keyboard at the same time, you'll need to use a USB hub. Its function is to multiply the number of available USB ports so you can connect all the equipment. Note, if you're using an audio interface, whether internal or external, you'll need to purchase an extra application within the app itself if you're using an Android device. If you're using an iPhone or iPad, this application won't be necessary. To configure latency, click on Settings, then USB Audio, and adjust the buffer size to a lower value until it feels right. Fourth case, if your keyboard only has a 5-pin MIDI connection, you can use a high-quality MIDI interface to convert the MIDI signal to USB. Here, I connected the MIDI cable to the keyboard's MIDI out port and to the MIDI in port on the interface. Then I connected it to the OTG adapter. The rest of the procedures remain the same. After making the connections, do a test. If no sound comes out or the indicator LEDs don't light up, check if the connection is established in the track's MIDI settings and if you've selected the correct MIDI port. Once everything is ready, it's time to play. Just add the MIDI instrument by clicking the plus button. To add other sounds, repeat this procedure. A tip is to turn on airplane mode while using the app to avoid unwanted calls. It's worth remembering that if you need to reinstall the app in the future, you can do so again at no cost by downloading the app from the platform where you purchased it. If everything went well with the connections and you were able to play smoothly, now it's time to boost your audio evolution with the sound packs. I'm gonna do a few demonstrations here and show you.